Hey everybody, welcome to the Krisskylarkshow. We took a 3 week hiatus since the last episode, or was it 4 weeks? I think it's four. It's 3 to 4 because I think the weekend my leave started, I was supposed to that's, like, the weekend my leave started, that Sunday. Uh, I was supposed to film an episode and then post it Monday. It's almost a month of not recording because I bitched out. Yeah, I'm just gonna fix my bed because right after I cleaned my shit, my sheets and stuff. Was right after this I'm going to bed. But yeah, I if you're God damn it, if you're a listener, if you kind of kept up, you know that I'll complain about like when I'm in a bad mood and got to do a podcast, that I get real turned off from doing it because I don't want it to be like a sad cast or like too personal or that I'm like being too introspective and like questioning things and trying to figure, just like I don't want it to be like a fucking therapy cry session, you know? I want it to be fucking having fun and laughing and talking about shit. So, I didn't post, which, there should have been 3 fucking episodes, but there wasn't. Anyways, I'm back, and yeah, if you're listening to what I'm saying, wait, Christian, you were on leave and you felt bad? Yeah. Um, I'll have leave from my job, from the army, and but basically, I've had leave from boot camp, but you're not even really a soldier still, and you're still like kind of a civilian, somewhat, because you're not done yet. So I'd say this is my first real leave, and then I mean I've been on base and working every week, almost every day, for like January to July. Yeah, July. So I had week leave for like over a week and a half, basically, and no, two and a half weeks. I was on. Yeah, here we go. I was on leave, and first week it was fucking weird. I was kind of down and gloomy. Didn't exercise. Started eating a lot. Uh, I felt lazy as fuck because I didn't feel like working out, and then I felt bad about it. Even though, like, why don't you just work out, Chris? I don't know. I didn't feel like it. It was like my body is on go 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 from work. Do this, do that. Look how wrinkled this is. Ah! But go. My body was on go 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 mode. Fucking be the best you can be. Fucking try, stay working out, stay fit, stay a warrior. Blah blah blah. Stay a stone cold killer. And then to hey, you get to do nothing. You get to do nothing, bro. For like uh 19 days, 18, 19 days. And so the first week, I fucked it. I felt kind of bad and like isolated myself. Kind of played video games, drank too much beer. If anything, that shit makes you fat. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. All them sugary drinks and beers are fucking a no go. If anything, drink liquor or not as much, or don't mix have crazy mixed sugary drinks. Anyways, I'm not gonna preach about health because who gives a fuck what I gotta say. But then so that's for 7 days straight. Let's say it was 19 days. Around like day 9, I was like, fuck this. What the fuck? Oh, and I was sleeping so much. Like, not even like in a bad way. Because all I need is like six, 7 hours. 8 is cool, but all I need is like 7. Honestly, like if I have the time to fucking sleep for that many hours, if 7 is the number, 8 is great, 6 is fine. But I was sleeping for like fucking 10 hours. 10 hours. 8 to 10 hours. And then I'll take a nap during the day. And then I won't start doing shit until like, I won't start getting up to like 11 a.m., 12 p.m. Just like moving slow. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Truly. Like, on base out, when you wake up, I wake up at 5, you know, fucking the work day ends at 3 or 4. And then I'm just like, and it's not that I was super fucking tired. And like, yes, you have to decompress from being new into the life. Now I don't give a shit anymore. Now it's back to business. But because I went through my first leave and I figured it out. But yeah, it was weird. We're going to that was the room tour. We're going to the real fucking place where Daddy likes to sit. Uh, yeah, it was fucking weird. I bet you I was sleeping, and that made me feel bad too. Feeling lonely. And all those things, and like being upset I'm not working out, and then sleeping too much. I was like, what the fuck? Then something clicked about like day 9 or 10, and I'm like, fuck this. Ah, what the fuck? We're not about to. We're on leave. We're not about to stay feeling bad about and weird. Like fuck this. So started working out, whether it was doing my kettlebells or working outside in the sun, talking 90 something degrees, almost high humidity, for like at least an hour, do something outside for whether it was lawn work or running. Not running for an hour straight, half an hour to like 40 minutes, because with that heat, let's see you do that, motherfuckers. I know you can. I know there's people that can do it, but it just sucks. It's where I'm getting at, bros. Oh, I'm grabbing a drink. Started working out. Uh, was listening to my Tony Robbins self-help shit, writing a little, uh, hanging out with my sister, and then my older sister. All my sisters are back home, but younger sister, she doesn't like talking that much. And then my older sister, that's my dog right there. It's hilarious. I always enjoy talking to her. It's fun, you know. Damn, that shit's bright as fuck. It's the big ass monitor. It's fun talking to her and making her laugh. And then she has my niece and nephew. And then so you gotta see family. Starts make sure I see family almost every day. Hung out with my friend Dan. My friend Daniel, and just made sure to almost every day talk to friends and family there, and then exercise, and then not sleep too long. Like I fixed it. Um, so last minute, and basically where I'm getting at is basically where I'm getting at is that was kind of like a challenge, an adventure itself. Um, Having that much time, I realized that I should have like planned something, like a road trip or to go out of town. I like to rave and go to comedy shows, do that or experience, nature and like visit some rivers because it would be hot as fuck if I'm outside. Maybe go to Austin, Houston, uh yeah, it'd be like those two places, honestly. I just like, like nothing too crazy, you know, um, something affordable. Uh, yeah, fucking next leave I get for if it's multiple days, I'll make sure to see the fam, work out, not be like, oh, I'm off leave, let me do nothing, because that's not cool. You always got to do something. Even when we're out the military guys, you still got to stay fit and stay, isn't it? It's never over. It's never over unless like you just found this way to make money and keep making it and like be able to call the shots and not necessarily have to be clocked in 8 to 10 hours, 8 to 12 hours a day, like busting your fucking ass. Like you get to a point where all you kind of need is your phone and a computer, and you could like technically be at the beach, like fucking calling the shots, making your money. That's the goal. But yeah, so that was one reason why it took a while for a new episode. I was on leave back at home and like still was going through things and then still didn't feel good enough to make a podcast because I was just like, what the fuck am I going to talk about? It was weird. Like literally on leave, I was like, I'm ready to go back to work, which is like totally not true. Like, or not a good thing. Like, I was ready to go back to work, but that's just because like I wasn't comfortable and used to being off work. So, anywho, oh, that's gone now. I'm back at fucking work. Oh, back at fucking work, man. No, my weekend's over. You know, my weekend's already fucking over. It fucking stinks. Uh, no, don't be over, please. Can I have like another day? I mean, whatever. We get our time off, you know. Like, hold on. We get our time off every day, off work. If you don't get enough sleep, you know, and you're like, oh, I'm tired, this and that, then like fix it, sleep earlier. So then you can like have the energy to still do things when you're off work. You know, we're only human. We can only try. I worked out today. Uh, was that yesterday morning? Yesterday morning, did some cardio. Today I lifted. So it's good. Uh, yeah. Just wanted to tell y'all about my leave and regretting just kind of being stuck home and not planning anything. Feel like a dum dum. But at least we're getting paid. And yeah, there was a FIFA, right? Yeah, Spain won. Of course. It's not a surprise. I didn't even watch the game. I saw that it went to overtime, and then Spain scored a goal. Like all that just to watch Spain score a goal in overtime, one goal. Like, and I bet money on it too, not a lot, but I just bet Argentina was gonna win because why the fuck not? But then didn't fucking happen. None of my bets. I'm not betting soccer. Every time I bet soccer, it's gonna be for a tie, like regulation tie. That's like where the money's at. I'm noticing. Like, if they're two good teams and they don't really give up goals, then it's a good fucking chance no one's gonna fucking score because they're so good at telling that the ball is coming their way and trying to defend the fuck out of it. It's bigger than it's slightly bigger than a football field, a soccer field. It's, if you're watching this from around the world, we call football soccer, and we don't call and we call American football football. So, and there's no one watching from. Well, you could be watching. There could be people. The Krisskylarkshow could be worldwide. You know, that's we're not gonna count that out. I like to think I reached the ears of maybe Netanyahu's listening, maybe Kim Jong-un, maybe Putin's listening, maybe Big Prez is listening, but he's not from around the world. You get what I'm saying. Fucking yeah. So can't really bet money on that. Did we talk about Conor McGregor? No, we didn't. I didn't, even though that happened a while ago. I put money on him. On him to win too. That was fucking stupid. I should have bet on Patty the Batty because he's just a beast. I forgot that he was fighting. I was just so hyped up to like see Conor get back in the ring. I mean, the best shit talker of all time, like better than Mike Tyson. Honestly, it's funnier. It's funnier when it's a little Irish guy doing it, not a big scary black guy. Mike Tyson still is like they're neck and neck, honestly, with shit talking, but it's funnier from Conor McGregor. Honestly, it's cooler in my opinion. And I didn't live during the Tyson time, you know. But yeah, I lost money on that. Anyone watched the Duplessis and Kamaru Usman fight? Wasn't that good, but you know, it was cool. That was an okay card. Okay. Yeah, now back at work. And what's been going on with me? If you were a fan of the press cast or introspective Chris and talking on here, he's still there. I'm still there with that. I just don't want to bog the podcast down with it. I'm fine, you know, but there's I really don't see a problem right now. Sometimes you gotta accept your fate and go with the flow, the motion of the ocean. You know, you win some, you lose some. You've had things, and you can't have them anymore. You felt like you were on top. Now you fell, but you didn't fall completely down the hill. You caught yourself and can see the top and can see the bottom. So at least you're not at the fucking bottom, you know? It's how you make it, you know? We'll love again, guys. Hopefully we'll love ourselves first, and then we'll love again. But movie review time. I watched The Odyssey. Okay, first I watched Young Washington. Good movie. A little too long. but the history's cool in it, and it's cool to learn about our first fucking president who was who used to work for who we had to fight for our independence. So it's a cool story about that with the French and Indian War. And then yeah, and then the Revolutionary War. It doesn't go into him. It's not about him in the Revolutionary War. It's about him fighting for the British first and like becoming like moving up in the ranks of the Virginia militia, not the English. But I watched the Odyssey. That movie was great. Is it weird making a historical movie and then you're just putting like Christopher Nolan's old, okay? Like, all right, Christopher Walken is born in 1943. That's crazy. Okay, no, Christopher Nolan was born in 1970, so he's wait, what the? How old is he? 55. Yeah, how did? Okay, it's like not too old. He's 55, but you don't. Someone has to kind of be putting him on to like some of this shit. Now, I personally don't have an issue with now this is tricky because when like the Little Mermaid was black, I was kind of like, it's a white redhead. Is the First of all, I don't even like them making live action human version, like human forms, like real life forms of all these cartoon movies. Like, I don't really like it. If they ask me to act in one, fuck yeah, let's do it. I need to make some money, but I don't think a live action needs to be made of every animated Disney movie. Personally, you know, like some things are so good, leave it alone. And it's whatever with the Little Mermaid live action. But when I first heard, I was like, she's black. That's like pretty weird. It doesn't matter. It's a fantasy movie, but like when I think of Little Mermaid, I don't think of her being black. And it's not like it's a hard role to play, you know. And I think if I think that, then other people do. So I'm prefacing what I'm about to say with that, the Little Mermaid stuff, because in the Odyssey, I kind of ultimately I don't care. I just wanted to throw that Little Mermaid thing in there to kind of let you know how I think about things. I I didn't really care like that there's an Asian some or Helena Troy's a black lady or like one of the Greeks was Asian or one of the Greeks was like Muslim looking or you have like or I think Elliot Page is a good actor. So it's just kind of weird just to see him in it. But I wasn't thinking of any of that while I was watching it. I really enjoyed the movie. So overall, it doesn't bother me, but it's not how it's a poem, right? So it's obviously like mixed with mythology, but it's also has some real shit in it. And I think I believe he kind of changed from the story a little bit, from the poem, even though it's like it has supernatural things in it, so like it's not like necessarily real. But good movie. Fucking Matt Damon's great as Odysseus. It's funny seeing John Barenthal in there. It's great seeing Tom Holland in there as his son. That's what I'm saying. Like he had fun with the cast, and I'm not one of those like it needs to be accurately correct. Thought. I can't watch this movie if it's supposed to be a white person and it's not white. Like I'm not gonna let that take it away from if I think it's a good movie or not. People who do, I do understand though. You kind of can't we can't help it. I can't help but accept it. Y'all can't help and be like this just isn't right. Like I know the story, like I studied it. That just is not. That just it looks wrong. I totally get that. And that's the thing. I don't like some of the cast, but I like some of them. Like what the fuck? It's just fine then. I don't want to complain. It's great seeing Tom Holland in there. Anne Hathaway. Oh, Anne Hathaway. I can always watch her in whatever. That's really cool that that's his wife. In the fucking movie. 3 hours long. It's worth it if you can go see it in theaters. See it in theaters. If you can see it on a bigger screen, IMAX or like a nice AMC, go ahead. Yeah, it's almost 3 hours, but like that's kind of a movie where you might only see once or twice usually. So first time, experience it in the best way fucking possible. Um, Good scenery, good cinematography. Robert Pattinson's great in it. Fucking, It's not really spoiling anything, so I guess I can talk about it. Yeah, just with the Cyclops, with the sirens, with the fall of Troy. All of it is pretty fucking well done, and it has this weird modern twist in it, and then with like these superstar actors. But I enjoyed it a lot. Um, got I get your boy gets emotional during movies, man, and I did. I got emotional. I guess imagining, that's what the movie does really good too. What Christopher Nolan does, and Matt Damon's acting, and Anne Hathaway, Matt and Anne Hathaway's performance. Uh, him just wanting to go back to his wife and her waiting so long for him, and then him having to hide it at first and her realizing it was him. And like, it's kind of like what I was saying earlier. It's really cool seeing someone love someone that much that it made me emotional because you just like, you want him to win. You always want Matt Damon to win, and then, you know, we're all on a journey, not like the Odyssey, but we're all on a journey, and you know you want to come back, and hopefully you want to come back from this bullshit we're on to the person you love. And I will say, what is the quote? Oh my god. uh God damn it. Let me see. Oh man, what's that quote, dude? There you go. What you want, what you most want is what you most can't have. And what you most can't have is what you already had and lost. And that's kind of what I was dealing with. Still am dealing with. And today, actually, I had to think about something and someone and just let it go. And you realize you'll never feel that again or with a certain person. And that you need to love yourself and keep your guard up and watch out. Because you can pick the wrong person, blah, 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 blah. So, and I finally watched Obsession. I like it. I like it. I think it's cool. I don't watch horror movies and I'm like, or suspense movies, like suspense horror, and I'm like, it wasn't that scary. It's not fucking scary. Like, it's never fucking scary. There's jump scares, and then like, if the CGI or the special effects are good, like it's like, oh, that's gory. Like someone like dug a knife into someone's arm and twisted it and like was taking chunks out. Like, yeah, it's kind of like, oh shit, that's like that looks very real. Other than that, it's never scary, but it's good. That's a good. This that guy's first movie. I forgot his name. Sorry. It made a lot of money with a low budget, and I think the guy who plays the boyfriend is a good actor. And what's her name? Something India Navarette, whatever the fuck her name is, who plays Nikki. Yeah, it's fucking great. It's an interesting take on be careful what you wish for, like the genie tricks you joke. I mean story, and it takes it on a whole new level, and it's funny, and he got what he wished for, but in the weirdest way possible. And then the ending, when spoiler alert, when he realizes he has to kill himself. Because a lot of people are like, he's a fucking piece of shit. It's like, yeah, he is, but like, he didn't know what he wished for. And he was like, what the fuck? And then the girl he likes, and then that is magically in love with him, is saying to kill me. Like, yeah, get the guts to kill her, like, you can't like just do it in a snap, do it in a flash, like then he has to kill himself. Like I think that's pretty cool, especially if it's the guy's first movie and it didn't require that much money, and it was just creative, man. Everybody wants to pour a shitload of money. You know how hard it is to make like a big movie and like get the funding, like. It's fucking crazy because then you also got to get the funding to advertise the fuck out of the movie. So now you got to make back the production money and make back the money for all the advertisements, then profit. Because everything wants to do with fucking it all wants to be Fast and Furious and fucking Marvel movies. Speaking of Marvel, um, it looks like they're trying to make they're trying to bring it back. Because ever since after Avengers, it was fucking terrible. I can't even tell you what the last movies were. Deadpool's cool. Doctor Strange is cool, but isn't that older? The years? I don't know. But, you know, they're trying to make the Fantastic Four make it good. That's cool. Keep trying. You got a Black Panther movie. Don't give a fuck. What the fuck is Marvel Zombies coming? Phase 6, and I know y'all heard about it. But they're bringing back Punisher. Cool. More Punisher. More Daredevil. We got Spider-Man. We got that X-Men show. You know, Avengers Doomsday, which I think is cool. Doctor Doom is fucking evil and smart. And you got Robert Downey Jr. coming back. You got like bringing back the old peeps. You guys know more about it than me. I just like that they're bringing back the Avengers, and even though it's not that great, but it's cool. It's like nostalgic for us older people, and they're realizing they need to fix shit, and hopefully. But what's even and then Ryan Gosling is Ghost Rider. That's fucking cool. I hope that Ryan Gosling isn't a part of a fucking bad. Is it Marvel superhero movie? Because Ryan Gosling's just so cool. Don't put him in a bad superhero movie, please. Like, make him cool, because he's cool as fuck. Come on now. Don't Jared Leto him with whatever the fuck that one is. So you heard about these flock cameras? You know, it's cameras that are like watching your every step using facial recognition, saving your license plate, and tracking everything you do when you come across it. Kind of like communist China. And it doesn't even reduce crime. There's more cameras in Houston, Texas, and there's more cameras in a lot of places, and the crime is still happening. Yeah, but then those people get caught. Okay, if they get caught, there's just people replacing those people doing crimes. That's how it works. Georgia police supervisor arrested for misusing flock license plate readers. Paige Forte, whatever the fuck, faces charges after an internal audit revealed her personal use of Flock Safety's network from April to July 2026. She was arrested July 22nd and placed on administrative leave. So, yeah, they say it's to help solve crimes and recover stolen vehicles. But also, there's people with access to it that are doing whatever the fuck they want. And there's not like reduced crime rates. Like, this is just a surveillance state. Like, they want to take our weapons away and have cameras everywhere, and it's not fucking safer. Because a lot of criminals are dumb. They're not gonna give a fuck about a camera. Because how many videos are there already right now of people doing stupid shit getting caught on camera? It's nonstop. And these are just cameras that track all your information if you're innocent and never even did a fucking crime. Like, god damn. It's oh, she was tracking her boyfriend. Can't even trust the cops from doing stupid shit like that. It could literally be a cop preying on a citizen. Defund him. Huh. apparently, for a little bit last year, anyone with a browser could have put up live feeds in the Flock's cameras and download videos from it. Wow, that's weird. And but I guess they fixed it, but that's weird. Someone just has tons of footage last year of from those cameras. That's scary as fuck. What else? What else? Snoop Dogg was on Full Send.
You've been fucking with that? I hit it one time. How was that? That shit was like a nigga died and was dead and then came back and was looked at itself dead.
Hell yeah, Snoop Dogg did DMT. Fuck yeah, man.
That's what everyone says.
He said it was like he died and came back. Hey, he's not wrong.
Do you believe that you're like seeing God when you see DMT? Not God, I said death. Oh shit. It felt like so much.
Shuts out Snoop. Gotta be getting off soon. For my military folks out there, and if you're my friends from Basic watching, sup bros? Most of you are Natty Guard, so hope you're having fun doing drill, and just know that I'm the one fucking doing it for real. But yeah, we're about to start train up, I believe, next week for our expert infantry badge. There's a chance I actually might get it, which would be really cool to get it my first year in service. So that's kind of what my job is right now, training up for that. And the physical part, I mean, it's infantry. We gotta try to work out as much as we can. But yeah, it's just an update from my infantry friends. Sup? Kind of talked to a little bit of you. So shout out Galindo. Shout out Mink. Shout out I don't really know. But yeah. I'm only getting more used to this life. Part of my depressed cast would be me, and I'm tired right now, if you can't fucking see. So this is gonna be that kind of podcast, But part of my depressed cast was feeling alone, and well, like at this podcast, I'm starting. Oh yeah, I'm also starting to work on my music again. That's cool. Like, just more than I was, noticeably. It's not a lot. Still going slow, but it's noticeably more, and it's becoming easier to open it up and have fun, and just try to release something. Started making rap again, so that's cool. It's getting kind of hard to finish it though, but yeah, that was part of the reasons for the depressed and introspective cast. That I was like, oh, I'm here and it's crazy and I feel alone. Well, I got people I can call, family, friends. I had friends online. They're real people. They're real people. I had friends online I can talk to. Is there like a special woman here for me? Here? No. So, you kind of like still hold some things in. But hey, it's okay. I used to like get sad about that shit and talk about it on here, like, oh, I feel so alone, and it's like, well, guess what? Other people do too. It could be way worse. I mean, we had forgot to mention this too. How many people die now from this Iran conflict? What is it, at least 12 or 13? Recently, it was 4 people, 3 or 4. I'm sorry if I'm getting those numbers fucked up. I should have them exact. When the base in Jordan got attacked by Iran. That sucks for them. It's a shitty situation. And it sucks for us because, and imagine being responsible, to dealing how to respond with that. Because if you let that start a war, more people are going to die. And we used a lot of missiles defending against airstrikes and launching missiles to attack Iran and the shit we're blowing up over there. So it might not be the best to start a war, but yeah, I mean it could always be worse, and we're having soldiers die right now, or soldiers, troops, service people die right now, and some people are deployed on a ship somewhere. That's way worse than what the fuck I'm doing. Sounds depressing as fuck. So yeah, I don't care anymore. Fuck it. Like, can't cry over spilled milk. You want things to be a certain way. You're like, oh man, I want best buddies, or I want a husband, I want a wife, or I want a girlfriend, I want a family, or like I want like a team, like ride or dies. Like, if you're in a new place or you're at the same place you were and don't have it, tough shit. I did my crying about my life. I did my sadness. Cried over a bitch or two, over friends, family. And I did it on this podcast. And then I took a fucking 3 or 4 week break because I didn't want to bitch and moan on this shit. And now I'm back. And feel good about doing this. And the next podcast, I want to be more energetic. I'm getting allergies in this fucking place, dude. And I don't have a way to change the air filter in here. How the fuck would I do that? Maybe I can get a duster and like feathers and stab that bitch deep in the bins and see how much dust I get out. Might not be a bad idea. I gotta buy an air purifier. I'm gonna have to, with the little money we make here. But because it fucks with my eyes, dude. Because I feel fine, I feel great. But then like whatever the fuck's in the air, whatever allergens or dust or particles is like in my eyes. And yes, I sweet motherfucker. And it makes me like tired and shit. And I'm like, is it just me? Am I tired? No, because I was outside and my eyes felt better. I deal with that here a lot. But yeah. And it's a little later, but next podcast I'm gonna be more energetic and laugh and find better stories. Is there anything cool that happened? No, not that I know of. But yeah, I feel great filming this episode. And it's a longer one too. And yeah, I just couldn't get myself to be upset on here. Life is what you make it, and it's great. And if it ain't working one way, go the other way, or go around that hoe. I plan to release another episode next week. I try to do it on Monday. I should do it on Tuesday because Monday, like, just a lot of podcasts come out. And I'm not saying I'm competing with like these people who release things on Monday. Like, there's no one watching this, but yeah. So, anyways, that's the show. That's the Krisskylarkshow. Gotta get to bed soon. And start the week. And just wait for the fucking weekend. Because next weekend I get to visit home again. I live close to my home. This base is not far from where I was born. Who would have fucking thought? You know, you join, people assume or think about you join the military and you do things. You might not. You might be stationed close to where you live or in the same general area and never go anywhere else. With the Army, at least. You might just do that and then you're fucking done with your contract. And you thought you joined the military to travel and experience things, but you didn't know shit because no one told you shit. And the fucking recruiter didn't want to tell you go do something else because they want to recruit you. All right, whatever. Skylark Show out.